Now, I don't know how popular power is to the masses, but who cares? Tariq St. Patrick, this brother is annoying. To the point where it genuinely becomes hate. For anyone that wants to know, that doesn't know, imagine having everything in this life. I'm talking video games whenever you want to play them. And you live in a penthouse. Your parents are rich. The only catch being your parents are drug dealers. Oh. But let's ignore that fact for a moment. Now, I don't hate Tariq because he killed one of my favourite characters. Okay, yes I do. But that most definitely isn't the reason I hate Tariq. No. You see, the way Lex Luthor hates Superman, that's the same level I carry for Tariq. I don't care if he has book 2 now and he's the main character. I still hate him. Why? Because he's a wannabe gangster? Because he's a brat? Because he got people killed that didn't need to die? Say what you want about Ghost, but he wouldn't have got Raina killed, you know, his daughter and Tariq's twin sister in a stupid fashion that Tariq did. And worst of all, in trying to fix the problem, he makes it even worse by killing a cop, and he does it in a way that isn't calm. He doesn't do it in a way that won't lead back to him. No, he kills a cop and it ends up hurting a family even more because Tariq is under investigation. Ghost most definitely deserved to die, but the moment he died, I was kind of checked out of the power universe, I can't lie. But even the way Tariq switches up on his dad from a writer standpoint just doesn't make sense to me. So all because your dad cheated and your relationship with him begins to worsen, you then decide to roll with a practical stranger and think you're so bad and let him feed you crap about your dad, and you listen to him and end up hating your dad to the point where you kill him. It will make sense, I don't know, if he hated him on a teenager type of hate, but sliming him out? Most people think anyone else would have made sense. Tasha would have made more sense. Tommy would. All the other characters that pulled up that same night would make more sense than Tariq. The thing that annoys me the most as well is the fact that he's a wannabe gangster, but then doesn't take the responsibility of being one. And that's why he ends up killing Ghost. You know, because Ghost doesn't want to take the weight of Tariq's crime, which makes sense, because if Ghost goes down, then I'm pretty sure everyone will be cooked, but Tariq obviously doesn't care. Tariq only struggles because of his own stupidity, yet the show makes him out to be some sort of genius and how ahead of his father he is. Man, get the hell out of here with all of that. He complains about being in the life and being a drug dealer. This life didn't choose you, bud, you chose it. And to think his friend is arguably worse. He's a rich white dude that decided to start selling drugs. Oh, that's just Tariq. But Tariq's black. Okay, my fault. All he had to do, even after killing his dad, was keep his head down, get his degree in it, or something like that. And he would have got money from the will, I'm pretty sure. But no, he couldn't even do that, the little nigga. He just has to be a gangster, to the point that everyday life is too boring for Tariq. I'm waiting for the day Tariq eats a fat bullet. I'ma be hate watching for years. You think I'm playing? Bro, I don't care if I'm 30 years old and Michael Rainey Jr. is 35 and a new Ghost, and he's an old-timer drug dealer. I will celebrate Tariq getting popped. That's how much I hate Tariq. Not Michael Rainey Jr. It's not that deep. But yeah, bro, he'll never be as cold as his dad, bro. If Tariq has no haters, I'm dead, bro. On to the next. Atreus. I can give this little nigga leeway. He's a kid. That doesn't mean he can't be annoying though. You know, an immature child loses his mother. He has a bad relationship with his dad. His dad don't really tell him much. I can understand that all of a sudden you get hit with this bomb of, oh, I'm a god. Honestly, I know a lot of people hate it, but I feel like it's pretty realistic. He's not mature enough to handle the weight yet of such a statement. But oh my days, was this kid being annoying, to the point where I was seething. He's talking to Sindri with mad disrespect. He's talking to Mimir as if he knows everything. He thinks he can talk to his dad as if he's just a regular person. Nah, Atreus. This is the only person that can mimic Kratos disrespect his wife and still be breathing. Remove the son status, boost up his age, and he would have been in a pack immediately. And pardon this nigga's French, cause bro was talking about all them wees and we can do this. Lil boy, you can't do smack to Odin. Like the ego was insane. I was tweaking and I loved this game. So imagine trying to replay this part multiple times. Deary me, bro. Every time I got to this part, I wanted to beat him up. And the icing on the cake was when he killed the son of Thor. Oh, I was heated. That little whatever Tariq raid when he started that, and it started to affect the gameplay. I'm done, bro. Cut the show. I'm done. Savitar should have took this one. But honestly, Iris is just annoying. I don't think she's the worst thing to exist character speaking, but damn, her writing is so annoying. I know for a fact I'm not the only one that thinks this too. Barry would have been better with someone else. I felt like he had more chemistry with other characters that weren't Iris, like Caitlyn for example. I thought they had way more chemistry, especially in season 1. And the thing is, she could be more annoying than I know because I stopped watching at season 5. I watched season 4, wrapped it up because it was getting too stinky. But whatever, bro. I guess Barry likes his sis that much. She was pretty chill in season 1, but the more she got involved with the Flash stuff, I just felt like, damn. Again, pardon your French, but we are the Flash. Seriously? What the hell are you talking about? And what is it? What is it with superheroes not bagging, moving on, and the love interest decides, you know what? Maybe I actually like him. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Mary Jane. Iris, why are we ruining relationships that haven't even took off yet? Linda. Oh dear. Linda liked Barry first, by the way. I'm talking drop some serious game, and I do think Barry could add something good with her, but nah, Iris decides, let me ruin this by getting jealous, by telling Linda things she shouldn't be told, to the point where even her boyfriend Eddie can see how Iris is moving. It's kind of crazy. The audacity to tell Barry he shouldn't be with Linda too. Oh my days. Same person that told Barry all she wants is for him to find someone good and that loves him. Okay, all that jealousy to put him back in the friend zone. You love Eddie? Oh, got played twice. And then that one time, she got pissed at Barry for literally going into the Speed Force to save people. Oh dear. What do you mean? How could you leave me? Are you for real? I would have left your crazy ass too. He literally tells her what would happen to the world if he doesn't go. There's probably worse. My memory of this show, thankfully, is quite fuzzy. But next, we have the Walking Dead characters. Now, genuinely, what is it with Walking Dead characters being annoying? I'm convinced these writers hate women and want people to hate them too. But it's not just the women. The game has issues too with characters. Let me tell you something, man. Laurie Grimes, look, I don't hate Laurie. I just find her mad annoying. And I regard her as a stinky character. The way she's initially presented, I can't lie, the writers cooked her from the start. What were they thinking? Her husband is dying in a hospital, suffering, and then what is Laurie doing? Okay. And I mean, Laurie and Shane being together, to most people I've heard, isn't really that much of an issue. Let me give my 2 cents though. I think it's kind of crazy she moved on within a month of her husband apparently being dead. But let's forget about that for a moment. Why is she actually annoying? Well, she has a big mouth that causes a lot of problems within the group, without her really contributing to said group. Like, I find Andrea annoying nowhere near as much as Laurie, but I'll get to it later. But that argument that she has with Andrea, for example, shows the type of woman she is. She basically tells Andrea, hey look, stay in the kitchen, yo, let the men handle everything. Excuse me? In the big zombie apocalypse, we're having these views? Bro, I know you saw Michonne with that sword, bro. And then she tries to make it seem as if she contributes to the group after crashing the whip while pregnant, basically making people run dangerous errands for her just to abort a child she realistically maybe shouldn't even be having in the first place. But that's up for you to decide. I feel like she just creates drama out of nowhere. Do you get what I'm saying? But the final dagger in their argument is Andrea basically saying she imposes rules for everyone without having any for herself. And then she says, oh my days, she'll get a husband, a son, baby. Stop, she's already dead. A boyfriend? Oh nah. And if you know the context of this argument, you know, talking about Beth, oh, she cooked her. And this doesn't even go into the fact that she pushes Shane away when Rick returns. Like, she does a really horrible job of handling the whole Shane debacle. And the whole kid drama is like, I can kind of see why Shane went crazy. I don't think he's a saint by any means, but there's a reason he went crazy. There's probably more she's done, to be honest. But on to Andrea, man. Andrea. That Shane scene in the car scarred me. Honestly, I don't think Andrea is that bad. She has her moments, but what character doesn't? She actually has good qualities, and I feel like people don't understand it to a point that they should. They just see that, she wants Beth to, you know, be suicidal. Even though, I mean, if you look at why Beth and Andrea are suicidal, it makes perfect sense. I can't lie, I used to hate her for trying to get Beth to delete save file, but over time, I started to deep, she has a good reason for that. I think I will be in this world too. But I feel like her annoying side comes from her trying too hard. It's as if she's trying to be recognized by the group or something. Like when she did the Daryl thing, it's just the sheer stupidity of such a thing. Could have killed him. And I mean walkers, seriously, put the whole camp at risk just to prove a point. And then, to my understanding, she ends up picking a governor over Michonne and the group. And it's like, you fell in love with potential, you absolute pick me. Should have killed him when you had the chance, but I don't think she's that bad. Even he had a phase where he was really annoying, to be honest. I mean, he's just a little kid like Atreus. Season 2, episode 11, he was on a generational run for being annoying. First, he tells Carol she's stupid for believing in heaven. Damn, that hurts me too. Like, her daughter just died as well, bro. Like, damn. And then, who's watching this kid? Honestly, no one, it seems like. This little boy thinks his life's a game. Playing with walkers like that, sneaking around, getting into business he probably shouldn't be getting into. It was a masterclass of annoyance from Carl, honestly. And the cherry on the top, the zombie he was messing around with is the one that got Dale killed. Oh my days, man. And then season 4, episode 9, this little kid was testing my patience. Then you get into the games though, and I mean, I'ma keep it short, but the games had really annoying characters. I'ma be real. I only agreed with Lily because I thought Lee was gonna get some. I know, we all did that. Yes, us guys did that. So when I found out nothing could really happen, I was kind of annoyed because Lily popped Carly. So then Lee ended up with no love interests. And I mean, she wasn't even that bad. I felt like most of her complaining came from the fact that she cared about the group. But after Larry dies, damn. Then Ben. You see, I believe most people will become a Ben in the zombie apocalypse. He's a kid that now all of a sudden has to survive. That's a lot, you know. Most of us are not built for a world like that. But he was an idiot. This had me creasing, bro. It annoyed me. But the thing with the door, it's this guy, bro. I understand them though. But for the final one, I have got Arturito from Money Heist. I can't stand this pendejo, bro. I think it's Tariq level hate with this guy. And that's saying something. He's not even a good guy, but he was always trying to play hero. Ironically, trying to play hero almost got others killed. I've never seen such a coward in my life, honestly. He plays hero while manipulating everyone to help him take the risk. It's baffling. It's sensational. And you know what's crazy? He's a disgusting creep too. What were they thinking with bringing this guy back, honestly? The worst thing of all is I'm pretty sure he profits from the heist. Like he lies about the robbery and like sells a book or something. And he voluntarily puts himself in a hostage situation in the next robbery, trying to play hero again in the second heist, trying to ruin the plans of our robbers. I hate him. Honestly, our robbers aren't good people. Yeah, I understand, but that's what made the show fun. We're rooting for the robbers. Oh, I hate him. But yeah, that's all folks. Neymar the GOAT, bro.